And how many times do you see that next pitch get roped for a double or missed by 3 feet to force in a run? He was able to put the miss.
Into the box now for the Cubbies, Dexter Fowler, as he'll go to work with the bases loaded and 2 away. Looking to minimize the damage here. Ripped on the ground to first.
All right, hold on.
Diving
right
try,
here.
but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. 1 run scores.
You talk about it, hitting it where it's pitched. This pitch is away, so he just punches it to right field. Nice, controlled swing, and that'll score that runner from third easily. That's a great at-bat.
Addison Russell stands in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Yeah, you know, and this could get ugly in a hurry. Or pretty, I guess, depending on which dugout you're sitting in.
All right,
Here it comes, 0-2. Turned on down the line.
Right here.
Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. Robinson Cano will stand in to start the 7th with that big 0 still looming in the hit column.
All right, can I officially start the countdown right now? I'm not scared to talk about a no-hitter up here. There's only 9 outs between him and a no-hitter as we speak.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. 0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one.
If I didn't know any better, I think this was his first inning out there. He's still throwing the ball with a lot of velocity.
Hit on the ground is short. Gloved by Russell. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the 7th inning.
There we got one.
Stepping in, Nelson Cruz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
All right, come on now.
Low with the splitter, ball 1.
That rain is really coming down now. That's as hard as it's been all afternoon.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. Adam Lind stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed by Lind as he falls behind 0-2 now. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Safe to say, guys don't care much for that location. That'll get you riled up at the plate, no doubt.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They trail here 4-0. Martin will stand in now with the bases loaded, 2 away, and a chance to really help himself out.
And at the very least, he's got to focus on getting something in play. He can really help himself out with just a simple single here.
Shot towards second. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. 1 run is scored. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Well, you know that old saying, anybody with a bat in his hand is dangerous, and sure enough, it's the pitcher that comes through here, and he drives in too.
Yeah, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Javier Baez gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Cishek pauses. The 2-2 pitch. In there,
Take a
base
look, take a
hit,
look,
and
find
that
it.
ought to get the run in from third.
Hey, and when you've got a guy going for a shutout,
Dexter Fowler will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
this inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
Well, when you're already in a deep hole,
Addison Russell comes to the plate looking to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 men gone.
Well, these are those situations that kids go through in the backyard. Bases juiced, 2 outs. He needs to stay within himself and just focus on making good contact.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Another good inning for the Cubs here. Seth Smith comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Still no hits on the board for these guys, and we are seeing some great pitching in this one.
That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Fowler.
Ball, I got it.
Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
And just another outstanding pitch right there. And it's not easy to do with so much on the line here in the 8th inning. But he's now down to his final 5 outs.
There we got one.
Chris Iannetta stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 big outs remain, but the finish line, it's starting to come into sight.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Come on now. Here we go, guys.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Well, he started off this way, and he continues on. He's throwing first pitch strikes to 80% of the batters he's faced, and we're late in this ballgame, and that's why he's on top.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So he's now through 8 full innings and will take his no-hit bid into the 9th. Mariners are down in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Nick Vincent will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Here we go, guys.
0-1 count and the pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Put yourself in the shoes of that man right there. What's going through his mind right now?
I would guess he's trying to approach his ninth inning the same way he has earlier, but come on, we know his heart's racing. You've just got to focus on the glove and trust what your catcher's calling, because he's done a heck of a job also.
And he struck him out for out number 1. So now just 2 outs away from the no-no.
That's a big one there to start the ninth. 2 outs away now. You can cut the tension in this building with a knife.
Leonis Martin will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
And with some of these guys, it's like they're in an 0-2 count before they even come to the plate.
Struck him out. So now just one man stands between he and his no-hitter.
1 out to go. Can you believe this? Man, I wonder what's going through his head right now.
Kyle Seager will stand in now as he is the last man to stand in the way of possible history here this afternoon.
Guys, this is the kind of game every pitcher dreams about from the time they very first pick up a baseball. But he's not done yet.
Backhanded. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Oh, and that is just heartbreaking right there. And I don't care which side you're on. You got to feel for the guy. 8 2/3 no-hit innings, and with the finish line in sight, it all comes crashing to an end.
Robinson Cano will stand in now, and on the mound with the no-hitter a thing of the past, the focus has to turn to finishing this one off.
Yeah, they'll let him keep going to try to maybe get that one-hit shutout. But he's got to be careful to avoid a letdown right here because he's not home yet.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And he'll reach first safely. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Every time he comes to the plate, the pressure gets bigger and bigger. He waited until the 9th inning, but got it done.
Hey, we got 2 down now.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over.
Yeah, just 2 hits were all they could muster off of him. He was in complete control from the start of this game, and he finished it off in style, too.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led